We're DINKs. We're gonna get asked daily when we plan on having kids.
We're DINKs. Of course we're gonna go out to eat every night after work.
We're DINKs. We don't have to ask our family for financial help or to watch our kid when we want to go out.
We're DINKs. We're gonna go to Costco and buy all the snacks in bulk that we want.
We're DINKs. We have disposable income to spend on whatever we would like and don't have to spend on a kid.
We're DINKs. I'm gonna go to every football game and play 18 holes whenever I want.
We're DINKs. We're gonna get asked to every single family event what we're doing with our life.
We're DINKs. We go to Trader Joe's and workout classes on the weekends.
We're DINKs. We get into snobby hobbies like skiing and golfing.
We're DINKs. We can go to Florida on a whim.
We're DINKs. We're already planning our European vacation next year.
DINKs. We get a full 8 hours of sleep and sometimes more.
We're DINKs. We get desserts and appetizers at restaurants.
We're DINKs. We can play with other kids and give them back.
We're DINKs. We still do it 3 times a week.
We're DINKs. We spend our discretionary income on $8 lattes.
We're DINKs. We max out our 401ks, Roth IRAs, and HSAs.
We're DINKs. We don't use our kids or dog as an excuse to leave a party. We just leave.
What's this whole deal with DINKs, and why do they feel so compelled to tell the world about their so-called perks of life? Welcome back to Totally Based. I'm Joey Gaskin. I keep seeing all of these viral videos of DINKs, dual income, no kids couples, and I gotta say, I find it a bit cringe that folks are actually making videos of themselves trying to make working couples with no kids the new FOMO. As if the coming generation should have a fear of missing out on getting married and working full-time jobs and having no time to spend with each other or build families of their own. I don't get where this trend comes from, but I'd like to give you an insight from someone who's also dual income, no kids. Yeah, yours truly. Now, although my wife and I fit the bill, I absolutely refuse the label. We're in our 20s and 30s, going on our 3rd year of marriage. We work all the time, and we often discuss what it would look like if we didn't. Do we enjoy our freedom? Yes, of course we do. Do we find some odd satisfaction of rubbing that in the face of our friends and family? No, of course we don't. I can also tell you there have been times over the years I know we both have desired children, and in fact, we find parenthood to be quite intimidating, not only because it requires so much time and effort, but because the role of a parent is so significant, and it's not something we take lightly in the least bit. Now, if I had to wonder why this concept of DINKs has become the latest fad, I would say it's probably for several reasons. To offer a couple, I think there are probably couples out there who want kids but possibly aren't able to have them, and so maybe they look to their freedom as a silver lining. There's also the reality of things like student loans, inflation, the current interest rates to buy a home, or just the overall cost of living, plus the cost associated with having children. So maybe it's financial. But what's that saying? What gets elevated gets celebrated. Yeah, so why are we celebrating the choice of not having kids? Life is worth celebrating. That's why we celebrate birthdays. And the fact that there are all of these deterrents that keep people from having kids, that's not something we should dismiss. But it's not something that should keep us from having kids either. Now, again, I'm complicit. My wife and I, we want kids, but together we're not in a place of wanting that for ourselves right now. But that doesn't mean I wish we weren't. I do. I really do. I want to have kids. That's how you change the world. That's how you leave a legacy. And there's no job or career out there that's worth trading for that. Now, let me take a more rigid approach. Some of you may read the Bible, some may not, but there are 2 verses that come to mind when I think about this. The first comes from 2 Timothy 3, 1-17, which reads, "But understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty, for people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having the appearance of godliness, but denying its power. Avoid such people." It's saying that we'll be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, swollen with conceit, and lovers of pleasure. I'm not trying to convict you, but this is convicting me because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like selfishness and caring more about the material things than life itself. The other verse most of you all will know, and it comes from Genesis 1:28, and it says, "And God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the heavens, and over every living thing that moves on earth." So again, I don't know you. I don't know what you believe. I don't expect you to believe what I believe, but whatever it is, I respect that. But for me, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in the Holy Spirit. And here we have the very first commandment given to man, and it comes with much blessing and much promise. Be fruitful and multiply, which to me says God cares way more about this matter than we do. And our only job is to be obedient, and we get to have fun in the process. So anyway, this video is probably as much for me as it may be for you. Don't get fooled by the hype. Having children is still the best thing going. Birth alone is amazing.
Amazing.
So contemplate, stay awake, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.